In Santa Barbara's first year, a number of its citizens found themselves behind bars. Number 1. Joe Perkins. From July 30th, 1979 to July 30th, 1984, Joe Perkins spent 5 years behind bars. First, while waiting for his speedy trial where he was wrongfully convicted of killing Channing Capwell, and then to San Quentin, where he served time until being released on parole in Episode 1 on July 30th, 1984. Numbers 2, 3, and 4. A couple of Holmby's guys. In Los Angeles, a couple of Holmby's guys were arrested in Episode 31, September 10th, 1984.
The cops! Let's go!
Jake!
Are you kids all right? Boy, I'm glad to see you.
Well, at least you helped the cops nab a couple of guys in the porno ring.
What about that Fink producer?
They haven't got him yet.
Numbers 5 and 6. Augusta's henchmen. In Episode 38, September 19th, 1984, Augusta's henchmen were arrested for shooting at Joe Perkins while he returned to Santa Barbara on the bus from San Quentin.
The police think they may have found those two guys beat up on me and tried to kill me when I first got to Santa Barbara.
What? You mean they actually arrested someone?
Yeah, they're pretty sure they're the guys.
In Episode 45, September 8th, 1984, Minx was arrested for trespassing on the Capwell beachfront property that used to belong to the Lockridges. She managed to avoid being taken to the slammer. Numbers 7 and 8, Jade Perkins and Danny Andrade. In an effort to frame Joe Perkins, Peter Flint planted cocaine on his motorcycle. When Jade and Danny borrowed Joe's bike, Peter Flint's anonymous tip resulted in them being arrested in Episode 47, October 2nd, 1984. In Episode 66, October 29th, 1984, Ginger Jones was arrested for kidnapping Kelly Capwell. Unfortunately, in the next episode, she managed to avoid a trip to the slammer.
Let's go, Mason. Take her down to headquarters for questioning.
I can't do that just now. I don't have enough to substantiate an arrest.
In Episode 75, November 9th, 1984, Joe Perkins was arrested for breaking his probation, but managed to escape in the confusion when an earthquake struck Santa Barbara. In Episode 85, November 26, 1984, Mr. Bottoms was arrested for soliciting a prostitute. But Ted Capwell managed to talk the police out of taking him to the slammer. Number 9. Lionel Lockridge. In Episode number 104, December 21st, 1984, Mason had Lionel Lockridge arrested for killing Channing Capwell. As a result, the Lockridges ended up having Christmas dinner in the Santa Barbara slammer. Number 10. A bum. While out on bail, Lionel managed to leave town, jump off a train, and have his identity stolen by a bum while he had amnesia. In Episode 118, January 11th, 1985, the bum was arrested, having been mistaken for Lionel. Number 11. Hank Judson. In Episode 122, January 17th, 1985, Mason questioned Hank Judson, who was suspected of being the Carnation Killer. Hank revealed that he was in jail the night Summer was murdered. In Episode number 127, January 25th, 1985, Cruz questioned another Carnation Killer suspect, Peter Flint, but Peter was smarter than all of them and managed to avoid the Santa Barbara slammer. In Episode 145, February 20th, 1985, Lionel was released from jail when a confession purporting to be from Peter Flint was found. In Episode 213, May 27th, 1985, Jack Stanfield Lee was revealed to have been languishing in a dungeon in New Staland. Number 12, Marcello Armonti. In Episode 213, May 27th, 1985, Marcello Armonti was arrested for trying to kill Lieutenant Capwell, as well as blowing up the tunnels underneath the Capwell and Lockridge properties. Number 13, Brick Wallace. In episode number 218, June 3rd, 1985, Brick Wallace was arrested for drunk driving. Number 14, Lionel Lockridge. In episode number 223, June 10th, 1985, Augusta had Lionel arrested for trespassing. Julia bailed him out in the next episode. Number 15, Ted Capwell. In episode 250, July 19th, 1985, Ted was arrested after Christy Duval named him as her rapist. 2 episodes later, Mason got Ted released on bail. Number 16, Jerry Cooper. On the last day of year 1, in episode number 256, July 29th, 1985, Jerry Cooper was arrested for, among other things, trying to poison the King of New Staland and take over his country. In total, 16 people wound up behind bars over the course of the first year of Santa Barbara. 4 people were arrested and never made it to jail. And Lindsay Smith, despite being a suspect in Channing's murder, blackmailing Channing, and pulling a gun on 2 different police officers on 2 separate occasions, couldn't get himself arrested.